I'm your host, Pro Wrestling's bad boy, Carnage. And with me, as always, the smiling and beautiful Fantasia. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Another great show.
It's awesome.
Rocking it out, man. We're having a great time. We got a good guest. We got a fun guest.
Yeah.
You can see back here I have Spider-Man, and our guest
Spider-Man's our guest?
No,
Are you
he's not our
serious,
guest.
Spider-Man?
No, I wish he was, but he's not real.
Okay.
But it's just a character. It's not a real person.
Real?
No, it's not real.
Spider-Man is real.
No, he's not real. Only in the movies.
Oh, like wrestling, right?
Exactly. And speaking of that, not real, it's our time that we always do, staple of the show, the one, the only.
Carnage's top 5.
Wow, that's pretty good. I like that. And it is the top 5. And this top 5, because we were just talking about superheroes, is the top 5 consequences of being a superhero in real life. You know, a lot of people always wish, hey, I wish I could be like Superman or Batman, but they don't realize the consequences if it was a real person.
All right, this ought to be interesting. Let's hear this.
So this is it. This is going to be pretty good. And it all goes along with our guest on the show. So, all right, here we go. No, it's not Spider-Man. Number 5 on my list. Aquaman.
Oh, Aquaman's going to be on the show.
No, he's not on the show.
Hey,
he's
that
number
dude
5
like
on
this,
the list.
Isn't that Aquaman?
No, Aquaman is the guy that lives under the sea.
Right, didn't he have hands like this?
No, he has regular hands. He's half human, so he has regular hands.
I don't know nothing about none of this. Go ahead, Aquaman.
Oh, this is going to be pretty good, yeah. Okay, so he is half human.
Oh, he's half human.
He's half human.
Was he half fish?
Yeah, he's got some fish qualities.
That's how he breathes.
Right, exactly.
Oh, he got gills.
But if he was a real life person, though, we're talking about if they were real life.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we.
With him being half human, he doesn't have enough layers on his skin to keep warm in the cold water.
What? I'm so confused.
That's kind of a downfall. So
okay.
That's what we're talking about. If superheroes were real life.
Oh.
They couldn't really exist because of these things.
Oh, now I get it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not a comic book person. Also, the decompression. As you go down into the water, fish have gills that release gases from their bodies so that way they can go down and still breathe. Well, in real life, exactly, that's what would happen with Aquaman because he would be farting the whole time he was swimming. Okay?
Well, they make scuba gear for that.
So that's a consequence. I don't think I'd want that. Number 4 on my list is Wolverine. Everybody knows Wolverine, very popular character. He's got the steel claws and everything. His whole body is made out of metal. He can, he can heal himself. All of these things. But if he was a real person, believe it or not, with all the cool things that Wolverine can do, he's like almost indestructible. He doesn't age. But in real life, if he was to be a real person, he could die simply by a concussion because of the metal in his head. If it jarred his brain, he can get a concussion and just die of something that simple. With all the cool things, if he was a real person, so that's kind of too bad. Anyway, number 3 on my list, The Flash. I know you've heard of The Flash. You might have seen an old TV show.
Yeah, somebody takes a picture of the camera, the flash goes off.
On TV, he ran over 837 miles per hour. He's like the fastest man on Earth, okay? He's the fastest man on Earth.
No, that's the $6 million man. That's the fastest man on Earth.
No.
That one I do know. That's the $6 million man. And the Bionic Woman. She on your list? Those I do know. I've met them.
Yeah, no, they're not on the list.
Okay,
but if the Flash was in real life, as fast as he is...
That's that dog on the Dukes of Hazzard. Flash. Roscoe Pico trains dog. Flash.
SMH. That's all I'm saying right now.
What is SM? What?
I'm shaking my head.
Oh, shaking your head.
Well,
just say it. Why you gotta be texting out loud? And you're...
But anyway, if the Flash was a real person, he moves so fast that
that's why he's called Flash.
That his clothes couldn't even keep on him. He would be called Flash.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so you got a naked man running around named Flash.
Yeah, he'd be called the Streaker instead of the Flash.
Woo! Okay.
Anyway, number 2 on my list, Batman. And in order for a real life person to be Batman, they would need $79 million. That's just startup money. just to be Batman.
What do you need money for? All you need is a latex suit
Well,
and
no,
a cape.
you got to have the cars, the cave, and all that other cool stuff. So anyway, it's very expensive, so that couldn't really happen. Plus, with him being a human person, his body would only last like maybe 3 years of all the abuse that it takes. So he couldn't be a real person either. It's just some of the consequences.
Oh, okay.
So if you're thinking of being any of these superheroes, don't. Anyway, number one on my list, Spider-Man, right here.
I told you he exists. He's
No,
real.
if he was a real person, see, you need to understand, Spider-Man was bitten by a spider, so he has a lot of spider tendencies. He can crawl up walls and all that other stuff. But if he was a real person, real spiders in real life, in the comics, Spider-Man shoots webs out of handmade shooters. But in real life, spiders actually shoot webs from their groin area. So, in other words, Spider-Man would be shooting webs from his crotch.
That's
if he was a real
gross.
life person.
And nobody want to be Spider-Man anyway, because I've been bit
You're
by a
right, I
spider
wouldn't
and
do
my
that.
toe almost fell off. So
See, exactly.
No.
So I wouldn't do that either. Anyway,
I like
that's
Flash.
Flash,
Yeah,
yeah.
naked man running fast.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
okay.
talking about.
it. All right. Well, she
That
likes
that's
that anyway.
Well,
She
that's
knows
because it's
that
happened to me a couple times. I don't know why,
Okay.
but they just,
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for your comic book knowledge.
Hey, I'm making you laugh, though.
You
Comic,
do.
right?
Every
Comic,
time. I
okay.
got you, girl.
All right.
Anyway, we're going to take a break, and when we come back,
Spider-Man!
Kevin
Oh.
Bednarz is with us.
Who's
My
that?
man Double Down. He's the owner of Comic Logic and the Ashburn Pub.
And the
He is
pub.
here with us.
Yes,
Come on
great
back,
food.
Cage of Dreams.
Absolutely.
At Cage of Dreams with Fantasia and Bad Boy Carnage, Crazy Mary is coming. I am from Louisville, Kentucky, and I am known for my outrageous behavior and my suicidal tendencies. So wherever you bring me, I will bring Ragnarok with me as well. Any place I go will never be the same.
Welcome back to the Cage of Dreams. I'm your host, Pro Wrestling's Bad Boy Carnage. With me, as always, the lovely and vivacious Fantasia.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
I don't know.
You
I just
keep
look at you and
adding
these
to it.
words just keep
You know what,
coming
we
into
just
my
need to
head.
do
I don't know.
We just need to do a contest and let the audience decide on a name for me. So that way you can stop and just pick one and use
Well, I got one. Hot. How about that? Anyway, we have with us on the show, my man, Kevin Bednarz is on the show.
up, man?
My man. How you doing,
I'm
man?
good. I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
I'm excited, man. I've known you for a long time. I've been trying to get you on the show. Our schedules have just not been able to do it.
And we're here.
We're here,
I'm in the
man.
cage.
On the Cage of Dreams, man. My man is here. This guy has got so much going on. I can't keep up with it.
I just make it look like that.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. I'm on Facebook all day, so I look.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, that's it.
I think I need to leave the show. Just let them come in and do their thing.
My man Kevin. Well, we call him nickname Double Down is his name. And where'd you get that from? Yeah.
It's from a long time ago. If you ever saw the movie Swingers with Vince Vaughn, he's rattling away and talking. Everybody said I talk really fast and kind of look like him a little bit back in the day.
You
Not
do,
anymore,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
but just talking fast, my buddy just did it stuck. That's a good one to stick. That's a good nickname to stick. So.
That's pretty good. I
been
like
around
that
for a
name.
while.
Double
Yeah.
Down.
See, I think you look like Robert Downey Jr.
Iron Man.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
Right.
See?
See?
Oh my! I got to leave this show. Oh,
And the Iron Man thing is good because
Oh.
we're going to be talking about one of your ventures that you're going to be starting.
Yep.
But I want to go back a little bit because you are the owner of the Ashburn Pub in Ashburn, Virginia, which is, if nobody's ever been there, it is hot. This place is great. They got great food. It reminds me, Kevin, always going there like Cheers.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember that old show Cheers that was on TV. It's just like everybody knows everybody. You just go in there. It's a cool environment. Everybody says hi to you. Did you think it was going to be like that when you opened it up?
A little bit, because I used to go there. Well, I used to go there drinking all the time or hanging out. But I used to like going on Sunday or Monday nights, like the off nights,
Right.
because it was cool and you could talk to the bartenders and everybody did know your name and it was fun. And when I started working there in 2005, what happened was Mark, the previous owner, asked me if I wanted to partner up with him. His old partner was leaving, bought them out, and we started working together. And I just saw a good opportunity. So when I bought him out completely, and he retired to Florida a couple of years ago, the response has been great. You know, we did a little remodeling and tweaked it a little bit, but it's just been, response has been great. And people from this area in DC and Virginia are usually transient, I think. Like everybody's from somewhere else, West Virginia, Pittsburgh, New York.
Right.
And they'll come to this area, but that's the one place that reminds them of home. It's a smaller bar, you know what I mean?
Right.
So everybody seems to get along real well.
It is. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's kind of hard to find sometimes, but once you find it, it's like it's like a diamond in the rough, man. I mean, it's a place
Or a black hole, you know,
Yeah.
sucks you in, whatever you want to
Hey,
use.
whatever it is, man. But it's great. And I tell you what, one of the best things, man, you got some great food in that place.
If you don't have good food, you're done. And a lot of people I see too, I'm learning as I go, but they'll do dollar drinks or, you know, $2 beers, which is fine. But in this area, people aren't really, they're not looking for deals as much as I think for quality.
Right.
So if you have the good food, they're going to come back and drink. They're going to come do the events and they're going to do the partying. But the food is what makes it work. And if you can't do a lunch business, you're not going to go either. If you look at all the places that have done well, they do a good lunch or they have a good burger or whatever it may be. So yeah, we take a lot of pride in the food.
Tell you what, one of the best burgers I've ever had was, and not because you're my guest and you're my friend, throw all that out the window, bro. One of the best burgers is at this place. I don't know how they do it, but I'm a burger guy, and his burgers are
It's the cooks, man.
I mean, oh
I got
my
the best
gosh,
guys
man.
back in the kitchen.
incredible.
True. Real good. Thank you.
Now talk about, you do a lot of events there.
Yep.
What's some of your more popular events, some of the things that you maybe on a yearly basis
Yeah.
that everybody can
We
come
do a
out
lot
and
of
check
crazy
out?
stuff, and we do half price burgers on Thursday. We do 2-for-1 steaks on Saturday. But over the years, we always do a chili cook-off. We do it it's a small place, you know. We get a big crowd. We do a chili cook-off. We'll do karaoke. We just talked. We're thinking we're gonna do a lip sync battle this summer, which is gonna be a new event.
Shake it off, baby.
Yep. So you're gonna have to come and either host or judge or perform.
Whatever, man. I am down for whatever it is, man,
Yeah.
because I'll do it all. I'll outdo The Rock on his lip sync
Oh.
of
Yes.
Shake It Off.
Good Lord. I just want to eat. Why haven't you taken me
yeah.
there yet?
Oh, we will. We're gonna go there. Trust me.
date. See.
Yeah, we'll go there and
Well,
check it out.
Don't
Don't get her started. man.
to get me started. Come on now.
Now the bar there is it's a pub. I wouldn't say it's a bar. It's more like a pub because
Right.
it's like a homey type place. Great. Now you opening up a comic book store, which is like
I know it.
on the other end of the spectrum. See,
I know it from the
I had to
Iron
bring that
Man.
from the
Best
Iron-
guys.
It's the
I know
Iron Man gimmick. See, we had to bring that in.
That's what I'm saying. We need to change seats. You want
Yeah,
to
so we got the Spider-Man over here, and
Oh.
so now the new thing is the comic book store
Yep.
that's coming up. It's opening soon, if it hasn't opened already, and I'll be a part of that. I'll be out there signing autograph stuff, and I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Now tell us how you got into the comic book business.
Long story short, I've always drawn, I've always been an artist, creative and stuff, and actually when I came to work at the pub, I redesigned the logo and things like that. So I've always done it on the side, I've always been a fan of pop culture, Star Wars, I think we all kind of grew up on that, you know, that stuff, and Iron Man, how popular it is, except, what were you watching?
Don't you worry about what I want.
Emergency 911?
What is that?
Remember, see, we were talking about old shows? But I've always loved that stuff, and there was a store in the area that actually closed down. And I remember going in there to pick
Right.
up some stuff, and I said, "What's going on? Who's going to open a new store?" And the guys that worked there were fantastic, great staff. And they're like, "I don't know." And I remember driving home, going, "Somebody else is going to come open a store in Loudoun County, and if I don't, I'm going to kick myself."
Right.
It's always been a dream. I mean, everybody wants to own a bar, right? Why not own a comic shop
Yeah.
or whatever? So I started thinking about it, and because I had some connections with the pub, it wasn't easy, but it was easy to find the location and get the insurance and do some of the business stuff to get it going as I was working with some of these guys from the old store. One guy, Rob Kalin, became my partner, and Rich Gallhofer, who you'll meet at the store. So we scoped it out, and we put it together in about 30 days, man. And we're open in a couple days.
incredible.
Yeah, so we're rolling with it.
Now you're right next to another friend of ours, and that's Doggone Natural, man.
And I gotta say,
CJ
like,
there.
where you located? Right next to Doggone Natural, so he gets a plug every time I talk. But yep.
But it is a great location. I've been out there, did the Hater Nation show out there with
Yep.
those guys. We took some pictures in front of the play. I think it's going to be successful, dude. I mean, it's a great location.
I feel like I'm all grown up. I'm playing Monopoly because it's in the same shopping center. I got like the extroverted, crazy people drinking and eating on one
That's
end,
right.
and then a
That's
little
right.
bit more of the calm, introverted people at the other end. But I think there's a mix between the two. Like a lot of the readers of comic books, people have a conception. It's like, oh, they're just these real quiet, nerdy people. 30% of our customers are female. There's a lot of adult, cool titles coming out. Yeah.
See?
So we're going to start doing, bring your receipt from Comic Logic over to the pub on Wednesday, get a discount. Pub people are going to come over there. We're going to have some drink and draw events where we teach art classes. And we're going to sell artwork and toys and games. So
Now, tell us a little bit about the art, because I know you yourself do
Right.
artwork. Tell us a little bit about that.
yeah, we're going to, right now we have about 4 or 5 local artists that have different pieces in there. And we're going to do some pop-up shows and things like that because most comic stores they're usually kind of small or dusty, like a little bookstore, and they're not real inviting,
Right.
And what we want to be is very inviting. It's a sexy looking store. I mean, we got some cool stuff in there
It
when
is.
you see it, and artwork all over the walls and really unique stuff. So it's going to be a whole experience.
How can a comic store be sexy?
April 25th, noon, we'll see.
Okay.
We have leather couches in the lounge. We have a big screen TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what makes it sexy. Okay.
Leather, gotta have leather. Leather's
Leather
sexy.
wins.
Yeah, come on now. No?
No, stop.
Anyway, I'm a comic book guy myself.
Right.
You know, actually, my wrestling name Carnage is from comic
Yep.
book character, and so you know, it's a beautiful thing. Comic books, back in the day, yeah, you're right. It was like a little old store in the middle
Right.
of nowhere. You just go in there, buy a comic, boom, you're in and out. But now it's gotten with the culture. Now it's more extravagant. It's more a leisure experience, not so much just going in and buy a comic book. You go in there, people actually read. They sit there, relax, and
there's something for everybody.
good time.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
the
there
anime
is.
and the manga stuff. I'm not even versed in some of that stuff, but it's very popular.
Right.
And there's the graphic novels and the trade paperbacks they're called. And I'm even learning as I go. And like I said, I have a great bunch of guys that are partnering up with me to really to take it to that level where I'll be working on the promotions end and stuff. But they're teaching me something every day, and it's amazing how many customers already. The response on social media are so excited that we planted our flag in the middle of Loudon. I mean, it's
That's
gonna
cool.
be.
Well, I'm excited, dude. We're going to take a break. When we come back, my man Kevin Double Down is in the house with us. The lovely,
Vivacious.
I'm still here.
vivacious, and incredible Fantasia. She's going to have a chance to ask my man Kevin some questions. So come
Get
on
ready.
back,
Yep.
Cage of Dreams.
Get ready.
Hi, I'm Pam Height, Elegant Miss West Virginia 2015 of Today's American Woman, and you're watching Cage of Dreams with the wonderful Fantasia and the bad boy of wrestling, Carnage.
Hey, it's Kevin Double Down Bednarz. I'm the owner of the Ashburn Pub in Ashburn, Virginia. Make sure you come see us down there. We've been in business for 20 years. We got great food, great specials, 11 TVs, and an awesome staff to serve you the best pub food anywhere in Loudon. And I'm really excited. We just opened up Comic Logic, a brand new comic book and artwork store right near the pub in Ashburn, Virginia. Check us out at comiclogicva.com. And you are watching Cage of Dreams with my man Bad Boy Carnage and the lovely Fantasia.
Hey, welcome back to the Cage of Dreams. This is your lovely co-host Fantasia. Sitting to my right is. Go ahead. I took your show. I stole it. See.
That's all right.
You
I
see
don't
how this
mind.
works? Pay
I
attention.
like that.
I don't mind. I like
ahead.
that. She comes in and takes control like that and takes charge.
Well, now they know me, so go ahead and introduce yourself and your buddy sitting over
That's me,
here.
Bad Boy Carnage in the house. My man, Double Down, Kevin Bednarz.
Yep.
Bednarz. Right?
Bednarz.
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 She still thinks
He's
it's
your
Sarah.
buddy and you can't pronounce his name?
That's
I
why
call
it's
him Double
Yeah,
Down,
that's
baby.
it.
It's easy.
Okay, whatever. Whatever.
He's the, huh?
Huh?
I don't
Nothing?
know.
Go ahead.
All
Talk to
right.
the man. I know he owns a pub.
Yeah.
It's got great food. It's a nice little downtown, like some show named Cheers from
Right,
way back. I don't
exactly.
know.
Yeah,
That's before my time.
So old that she had no cheers, right?
And then he's opening up some store that's got some stuff in it that makes you laugh when you read it. It's sexy because it's got a leather sofa and a big mirror, big TV. Did you have a mirror? Did you say mirror? I don't remember what you said.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. That's what I got out of that first segment. I felt like a ping pong ball. I was doing this. So I got it.
well, I'll
Hey, you
have
wear
to take you
costumes?
there.
Do you dress up like Spider-Man?
Funny you should say that because we had some press this week. Actually, it's been pretty crazy, and News Channel 7's coming out, and they want to see all the people that are with what's called cosplay. There is a huge culture of people that make
Yes.
and design their amazing detailed costumes.
Are
Full
you
thing.
serious?
Amazing, from pop culture, comic books, from My Little Pony to Iron Man. You name it. People are really into it. They have conventions of who makes the best. There's actually people that have become celebrities for their costumes. Remember, like DJs weren't that popular.
Yeah.
Now a DJ is like a headlining celebrity.
Right.
There's people that were cosplayers that become so popular and how they make them and how realistic that they have become people that other people go to conventions to go see. You know, they'll be like, oh, Stan Lee, who created Spider-Man, is going to be at this convention, and so is so-and-so who creates costumes. It's a huge thing.
Do they have a rat costume?
They have
Oh.
everything.
Rat costume.
We'll dress them up. He comes out to the floor. We'll dress them up.
So,
I know a lot of rats myself, but I ain't dressing like them. No, I ain't doing that. But,
sorry, I had to throw that out. That's an inside joke we got.
yeah, no, I can't even be dressing. I'll
Alright,
dress up
anyway.
as Spider-Man now. That'd be
No, that's
kind of
cool.
cool.
But no,
Put some tights
do
on.
you dress up?
I
no,
don't.
you will not. Okay, no.
Yeah, I'll do Halloween once in a while, whatever, but no, I'm not.
Wait a minute, you the owner of a comic store. You talking about something big, but you ain't gonna dress up in it.
Hey, if I have to, I will.
Well, you need to.
What little integrity I
if
have.
you could, what would you dress up as?
I go Iron Man, be Tony Stark, right?
Yeah.
I can just grow the goatee, put
That's
some
it.
sunglasses, drink some scotch.
Yeah.
I'll be good. Robert Downey. Easy.
What would you be?
I don't know. I'd have to go with something covering up, so I'd probably go with like
Spider-Man
Spider-Man or
look
something
good.
like that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
But people do some amazing stuff. I mean, really, like, to the letter. And there's a lot of, There's a Star Wars group called the 501st Legion, which is like an organized club. And they are so meticulous, like you have to have your costume approved by the club in order to wear it to events to make sure it fits the specs of the movie. They don't want people just slapping stuff together. They want it to be realistic. But they go out and do charity work. They'll show up to hospitals for kids or like events. Yeah, it's neat.
No, that's cool. You just said that they'll do that and they go out and meet kids and do charity events and things. Is that something that you do? Do you get involved with either your pub or your
pub? Yeah, we do guest bartending events all year long for different charities. And at the comic store, we're teaming up with who you should talk to, Tattoo Tom Mitchell from Still Brave, who works with kids with cancer. He lost his daughter. He's running 200-mile marathon to promote it. He's all tatted up. He's not your average guy, and he cuts through all the red tape. But we're teaming up with him, actually, at the grand opening. We're going to be selling some raffle tickets there and throughout the year to help his organization. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yep.
Now, what other organizations do you work with through the...
The pub, we try to do a different one each month, from Humane Society to Wounded Warriors to all those kinds of different organizations. And we'll have someone come in, we'll put them behind the bar for a couple hours, raffle off some prizes and some of the tips, and donations go to charity. And we raise probably, around $1,000 every time we do it. And it's
That's
like for
awesome.
a 2-hour window. Yeah, it's good. And you know what? I get new customers. If we do it like on a Monday, I take a slow night, so it becomes a busy night for me. But we also give back, so everybody wins. It's a good formula.
See, I'm starting to like you now.
See,
Don't get too excited.
You
I
could
just
be
like starting.
a guest bartender one time.
Yes, we should have you guys come in and do it.
A guest bartender?
Yeah, pick a
Yeah,
chair.
I don't know how to make a drink.
I don't either, but I could pour a soda.
That's it.
Well, exactly. Give me that little squirty thingy, whatever you call that.
That's it. I'm
Just
done.
Make it red and charge double. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
that I can do.
You throw a cherry or a piece of fruit in it. Nobody knows.
I love when people ask for a drink and if you don't and you don't know it, you go, hey, well, can I get this? And you go, well, what's in it? And they go, I don't know. Well, you shouldn't be drinking it then.
Exactly. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
What is
hilarious.
that? Why are you going to order
That's
something
really
and don't know
good,
what's
though.
in
I
it?
like
All right,
that.
we're dressing him up as Spider-Man at
Yeah.
the shop, and you're both getting behind the
And
bar.
who are you going to be? Spider-Woman?
The Invisible Woman. That means I got to show up, right?
Yeah, oh,
Invisible
yeah,
Woman,
okay,
I will
yeah.
be
You're in.
there.
You're in.
Yeah. I could just pretend you're there. I could just
Exactly.
walk around like
See,
this.
like you've been doing this whole
Hey,
show. in the first
Fantasia,
segment.
how's it going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't
All
even
right.
sitting here, but that's all right.
I'm sorry. I got caught up in the comic.
Hey, he's your
moment.
buddy. You should have
Sorry.
seen him
That's my boy
sooner.
right
You,
there.
know?
I like it.
You act like this is the first you've seen him in.
Well, it's been a little while. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm on the
It's been a
show.
while, yeah.
This is exciting.
Hey, he's on the show. So do you have any questions for my man right here?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wow. Nothing?
Nope. Not a thing.
Wow. Anyway, we're talking with my man Kevin over here, Double Down. And he's got the Comic Logic.
Yep.
Is the name of it. Now, how'd you come up with that name?
We were toying around with names. Obviously, it rhymed. It sounded good, and it's actually in the Urban Dictionary online, like
Oh, really?
like a made-up word or whatever. And it talks about the suspension of disbelief in comic books. And what that means is, you ever watch like a movie and you go, well, how the heck did he get from there to there without eating anything? Or you never see Spider-Man go to the bathroom, or how did his costume not get ripped? Right? What I mean,
Right,
You just kind of ignore that because the story works. So that's
Right.
comic logic.
Oh, okay.
So on our shirts, we put that like the definition, and then
Wow.
number 2 definition is the coolest comic shop in the universe.
Wow.
Kind of like wrestling.
Yeah, it is.
Suspension of disbelief for entertainment.
That's right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well,
I like that.
We know wrestling is 100% authentic, so let's not.
Yeah, well, I'm bored with your comic stuff already. Now. It's just like wrestling, then I'm bored with it.
Man, she's hard, man.
We gotta get her out
She's
to the
tough,
pub.
man. Yeah, we gotta get her out there and
Some
and
shots.
Get her
She'll
behind
be
the
dancing
bar.
on the. She'll be on the bar.
She is yeah, she might be on the bar. Yeah.
Yeah,
See, that's why I can't come to your bar because
Here it
that is
comes.
what's going to be happening.
you'll be fine.
I know I.
It's like Vegas.
Oh,
What
I got
happens
you.
at the
Yeah.
pub stays at the pub.
Oh, I don't care who knows.
All right, I
I'll make
got
sure
your
it
back.
makes the front
I
page.
got your back. Hey, if
Yeah, when
you're
I
gonna
fall
go,
off
you
the
go
bar.
big,
That's
right?
right.
And that's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to. Yeah, you got my back
YouTube,
when I fall.
Instagram,
You're
all
in.
of that. Twitter.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're all over
Go
the
big
place.
or go home.
You know it. That's how we roll over here at the Cage of
Exactly.
Dreams. But we had what else you got going on, man? I mean, you got like,
I'm
is there any
juggling.
ventures that you're trying to do after the comic book store?
I would honestly love to.
Maybe another location.
Yeah, I'd like to do another location, maybe with a comic shop if we can. But like I said, the 2 guys I have, Rob and Rich, are so good, and I know they're in this thing for the long haul. I would love for them to kind of, if they could, take over the shop more, where I could really focus on the artwork down the road, maybe. Because
Right.
now I've been building the store and doing the business end, and I love it. But I would love to either open another spot with them, or if they can maybe take over some where I can do more of the artwork down the road, would be awesome. I'd see the place where we can have kids' classes, like the martial arts have the after-school
Right.
classes and summer camps.
Mm-hmm.
We're working with some other artists where I would love to have kids' summer camps and teaching them how to draw comic books, doing some little bit of teaching, some life lessons, a little bit of that, and kind of the same style, and we could grow that too and see where it goes.
Which one do you have more passion for? The comic or the pub?
That's tough.
Pub's bread and butter, and I bartended my whole life. But comics, it's the artwork, I think, for the
I can
comics.
tell in just the way you talk about both. I mean, I know your heart is in both of them, and no disrespect to your pub business
Right.
or anything, but you become a firecracker when you start talking about the comic.
And it's new.
And
Yeah.
exactly. So that's where I can
It's
see
new.
your
Yeah.
your passion is really
In
strong.
the bar
there.
business, you get burned out. I've been doing it 20-some years. I've been at the pub for 10, owned it for 2.
Well, that's usually
So
what happens when you drink a lot. You get burned out. You get drunk.
You know what's funny? I
Pass
basically,
out. You go home. You
I don't hardly
sleep.
drink anymore. That's what's funny.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's
Well, you
not,
had to become a bar owner to stop
well,
drinking.
there were those days, and I got stories for a
Is
whole
that what he
show.
just said? He had to become a bar owner to stop drinking.
Pretty much.
That's like,
Is that what I said?
that's like you got to go to jail to become a criminal.
It straightens you up, man, because it makes you, a better person.
You can go one way or the other in that business. Like, you
But
see a lot of people
you
go the
know
wrong
what?
way.
That is so true because you looked at it and took it as your business. It's your bread and butter.
Mhm.
That is a business. It's not a place for you to go hang out and have a good time. It was
Yep.
your business, so you were very wise in your decisions and how
John
you
Taft from Bar Rescue says you owe it to your customers to be sober.
I love that
you
show,
watch
dude.
Bar Rescue,
I love
man.
that show.
That's my man.
I saw him in Vegas about 15 years ago speak at a marketing seminar, and he wasn't as animated as he is now, but I
Right.
remember he was good.
Yeah, he's a pretty
He
animated
knows his
kind of
stuff.
guy.
Yeah, the show's definitely
Yeah.
glossed up
well,
for
yeah,
TV.
yeah, but you can
But,
tell he's a very, very intelligent.
He said you owe it to
individual.
them to be sober.
Yeah.
I was like, that's true. Give them a good time. So
That is pretty
we
cool,
try.
man.
That's
So
my
you
word.
get to-
That's my Taffer words
Get
of
to
wisdom.
like
for the day.
picture with him and get to meet him.
No, I wish I did too.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I know.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man.
Yep.
I
Hey,
love that show.
can you do like something about Robert Downey Jr.? Can you talk like him, act like him, or do something from one of his movies?
Oh, don't put me on
Because you truly look you in the comic business. You said you dress up and act like that and fly around and stuff. So come on, do something.
I got no Downey. I got no Robert.
Do you have
Downey.
anything though?
I got a little Vince Vaughn, baby. You know what I mean? Like you're so money with the bear and fangs and claws on you, teeth. You just gently bat the bunny around.
Oh, this is Vince Vaughn right now.
Yeah, he's doing a Vince
Swingers.
Vaughn thing, yeah.
Oh, never seen it. Sorry.
That's all I got.
Wow.
Okay.
I got no Downey. I got to work on a Downey Jr.
Well,
Yeah,
Okay,
so you
next
gotta
time I see
work
you, you
on it,
gotta
man.
do
You gotta grow the goatee maybe thing going on.
Yeah,
a
so
little bit.
you got to do that, and then you got to get me a costume or something so I can do something, and then you got to give me a free meal. I don't drink,
I can do most of that.
So I'll come bartend. I can't make drinks, but I can open a bottle of beer and hand it to you. So that's
Beer
what
and
you
soda,
do.
we're
I got
in,
it,
man.
I got it.
Beer and
We got-
soda,
we
we're
got-
in.
we
We
do-
can
we
do
got
that.
this
Yeah,
so
we got
many.
that. Beer and
I got
soda,
it.
we're in.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate my man Kevin coming on the show,
Thanks,
brother.
man. Appreciate
Great
it.
having you on the show. And, what can I say, man? Nothing but success for Comic Logic. I can't wait to
Awesome.
come
Thank
out
you.
there and check it out and hang on to leather chairs, which are sexy. The sexy leather chairs. That's all I've got to say about that.
Okay.
We want to thank everyone. It was a great show. Thanks again,
Thanks,
Kevin. And like I always say, don't just live your life, live your dream. Peace out.
See ya.